Hey guys, Miscellaneous James here again. Just here with another idea for this week. If you didn't have a chance to watch my previous video, please go watch that. It's an idea of how to place a sentinel on your mailbox so that it catches all of its buddies going by. So today's idea is something similar, but this right here has a little bit different, wider application. Some of you may know some business owners that are on the corner of a busy street or just on the side of any street really will actually do the trick. Or if your HOA necessarily doesn't like my previous idea, you could always try this one. This one requires a little bit more work, but it's not too difficult. I'm just going to briefly go through the description of how I did it. And if you have any questions, please put those in the comments and I can lay out some details or maybe even do like a build video. But it's pretty straightforward. What I did, something similar. Same sentinel I had before. The app is not ready yet, so I haven't even placed this on my mailbox yet. This would be pointless. But vacuum sealed the sentinel itself, and most of you have these as your food for your food and freezing and that stuff. This has been in here for probably about 2 weeks now, and as you see, it still works. No adverse effects whatsoever. And what I've done is I went out and got a simple. See if that picks up on the camera. Simple Hillman's reflector pole that you would typically stick out by your road. And these are the same thing that you would see. You pick these up at Lowe's. I think I picked this up for $2.50. And what I've done is these easily pop out of the holder it has here. It just requires a little bit of work, and it's kind of hard to do on camera, so I already did that for you guys. So you just simply pop this out. They're already separated. And what I did is I have both of them popped out. I took just some regular masking tape that you would use for your home improvements, stuff like this, 3M masking tape, and I just taped the two together along the edge. And then what I simply did is drilled 2 holes here and here so that they would match up on both sides, as you can see here and here. And then what I had to do is I had to get a little bit of sandpaper. I got some 3M 80 grit sandpaper, and I just sanded down this edge just a little bit to make it fit a little better. And so then, as you can tell, pretty much tell already, only thing I did from that point is you just drop your sentinel in here. And I got my 2 little bolts, which these are a little long. They need to be cut. Again, this is prototype. And so what I did is just take your bolts. Sorry. Got that one through there. And got that one through there. And then place your sentinel in, and what I like to do is to wedge that between the 2 bolts so that it stays nice and halfway firm in there. And then just simply drop your top onto that one, and then onto that one. And simply take some nuts, screw these on, screw this on. And then I'm going to try to do this on camera, is I'm going to flip this up and show you guys is that the sentinel is actually a little bit wider than this when you put these 2 together, so it doesn't actually stick together very well. So the best way I found to do this is to simply take this lens and push it down. See if you can see this on camera. There's a little lip in here that holds both of those together when they're in its normal state. And so what you want is you want this lens all the way down against the bottom side of that lip. And so simply take these and forgive the lighting and the focus, but you just simply tighten these up and tighten this one up, and there you go. And again, I'll come back later and tighten these up with a screwdriver and a little wrench and whatnot. But here's and again, make sure that these all stay even across the board. And there it is, basically. It needs a little bit of finessing, but there it is. You see this is not going to fall out. 2 things I do recommend is leave the sticker on here until you get it completely built, and then take your sticker off. This will keep this reflective surface from getting scratched, and I'd recommend only modifying the reflective lens that has the sticker on it. Another thing I found is that when you were drilling your holes, if you took a little piece of masking tape and put over the hole and then drilled the hole before you drilled the hole, I'm sorry. And that right there kept the reflector a little bit cleaner and a little bit nicer hole when you did that. So anyway, guys, you can go out and place these out just pretty much anywhere with the Sentinel in them. I'd probably recommend businesses, owners that you do know, but that are on your way home, so you could simply stop by and grab them with your bridge off your phone and go from there. Please comment and like and subscribe if you like this kind of thing. Comments, suggestions, anything like that. Again, I'm open to ideas. If you guys have an idea, be like, hey, you know, I'd really like to put a Sentinel there. Please let me know, and I will do my best to come up with an idea for that. Thanks again, guys. Until next time.